empire, there's no excuse for her to be there. There's no excuse for her to be there. Right? The Blue Lodge knockback off the Empire record label. It's all this shit is tied together. All this shit tied together. All of the dirt right now is under Empire. All of the rest of the labels either been closed down or the dirty actors have been identified to be snatched the fuck up. They are Jewish Defense League, JDL, Black Fist Raising, look like us, but they ain't us. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all that. They throw up the same shit we do, but they use the opposite side. Go back to your 71 Olympics and look at the picture again. You understand what I'm talking about. Right? They pretend like they in the same condition we in. I know the works in the tribulation and the poverty, but you rich. Are those who say they are Jews and are not. The synagogue of Satan. Shit right in our face. It's so far in our face we can't see it because it's hidden in plain sight. Right? So since it's hidden in plain sight, we don't want to look a little bit deeper. Right? We don't want to go a little deeper into this shit. Right? So your cross already upside down, and they tell you the upside down cross is the evil one. Oh, dang. Y'all not catching on to this shit. So, Scorpion, the 8th house, starts in October, and October means 8th month. Catchy, ain't it? But the 8th month is Leo. And Leo is from July to September. And Sept means 9. No, October is 8. Sept is 7. Nuevo, new, is 10. That's new beginnings, November. Right? Nuevo is the root, new. And we just fall for everything these motherfuckers tell us. Put it in the news, it'll make it legitimate to them. So they didn't tell y'all about George Bush ass. They finally announced that he was arrested by the U.S. military. But y'all so busy looking at the main narrative, y'all not seeing what they really doing. This shit's not a secret. I appreciate you, God. Let me see who that is. Definition of a King 77. That's right. So, one of the agents dropped out of the video, by the way, just so y'all know. So we down to 6 now. And then, from here, we have to read the CIA Maltese Falcon scenario in the mainstream. The CIA took over the media in the 1940s. The CIA took over the media in the 1940s. So every TV show is a JDL PSYOP. Right? Now, what do? We know they're using the TV shows for the PSYOP. Because the rules they got to follow, they can entertain you in a fiction and tell you the truth and have you laughing and jovial that was such a good ass representation of some shit that you don't even realize they just told you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts. Understand how they mind work, then you understand how they mind work. Right? So when they use their mind to implant minds in your mind to explode and send you into a delirium, and you be looking and thinking you know the truth, it's right here. It's obvious. All the motherfuckers been dead. They just now announcing the Bush arrest because we almost at end game. This shit is strategic. The White Hats announced it for a reason. Right? Now, the next one they're going to be announcing is Condoleezza Rice, because that's who he the cover for, right? Because she the one that Colin Powell flipped her ass out when he made his deal, right? So they can give him fake his death, but fuck that nigga, right? Blood and motherfucking shit. That's what we seeing right now. This where we at. We at this part of the game, we in the devil's anus. We seeing blood and shit storm right in front of us. Right? They shedding blood and rituals in a shit storm. Been saying it for weeks. Right? So they don't want me to tell y'all shit. But I had to catch the snake before I can come back and tell y'all something else who was reporting my page. So he told on himself. So I drug him out. It ain't no secret. Reported me for bullying. He said I was bullying him for responding to his comments. Only reason why I'm telling y'all, because I don't give a fuck about him one way or another, is because my job is when I see the snake, I got to tell y'all I caught the snake. Right? So I made the post. I put him up. All you got to do is read. But motherfuckers don't want to read because that's work, effort. Don't nobody want to use their willpower, but they want the results as if they had used their willpower. Yep, he's probably the same snake on your page, dog. Oh, so Black Friday. It's called Black Friday for a reason. Thanksgiving. Let me give y'all a little history lesson. This is the occult meaning of the Thanksgiving celebration. It was at the Thanksgiving celebration that the agreement was struck to take off the fezzes and the feathers to see who was going to know who after 200 years. Right? That's just a little insight. Black Friday was the day following the agreement that the Moors or the conquistadors slaughtered the chiefs. This is what the turkey was, the symbol of the chief feathers. The full feathered chiefs. Wherever they seen one at, they murdered him. Wherever they seen a witch doctor, they murdered him. The Salem witch trials was more than just the sisters. It was, Salem mean peace. Witch mean wise woman. So the Salem witch trials was initiated by a wise woman, but she was the wicked witch. Because she knew that if the divine feminine wake up, by default, the divine masculine has to stand up. You can't help it. If the divine feminine wakes up, the divine masculine automatically stands up. Right? So, on Black Friday is when they initiated the massacre. Let the games begin. They took straight off with murder game. They started cheating out the gate. It was supposed to be all conjure. Nothing supposed to take place physically. It was all supposed to come from spirit and manifest into the physical. But once they killed off all the chiefs, they would systematically kill off any chief that would be born, and they would use the zodiac signs and geography, longitude, latitude, with stellar alignment in order to know where to kill him at. Right? That's why it was, like I keep bringing this up, it was over 400 names on the list from Chicago that they had to get rid of. They determined them by influence and birth date. Some of them had no influence yet at all. And you would be looking at their list of 400 people talking about why would they even be concerned with this dude when he was just a peon. You know, he was just a straggler. Well, the ones that is the old ones, the ancient ones, take longer than the new souls to awaken from the slumber. So it takes, the old souls have to put the whole puzzle together before they step out. Oh yeah, them motherfuckers lost. They done ran up against the wrong elder. They make me elder, I'm coming for that head. Anybody don't belong on the land, I want them off. Right? It ain't got nothing to do with skin color. Right? Going back to them Hebrew Israelites who think they motherfucking the chosen ones and they part of the stealing of a birthright of the righteous ones. Esau ain't did nothing wrong in the Bible. You don't see Esau doing shit wrong in the Bible. In the Torah. Esau ain't did shit to be discriminated against. Right? So, while we sitting here and we watching these motherfuckers pretending to know shit, but they don't know shit. Right? Brother asked me, do I know Brother Polite? I ain't never met that brother day in my life, but somebody hacked his page in order to reach out and send me a message to start some bullshit. I ain't getting in that shit. If that nigga wrong, he don't get his motherfucking just due. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Any motherfucker that ain't about the right thing gonna get the motherfucking treatment of a motherfucker that ain't about the right thing. Right, so how do you make the truth become a lie? You tell it backwards. It can't be true backwards. This is the flip. This is the flip. And this is why they say, as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end, because all we have to do is see it for what it is. It automatically turns it around, staring at the world through my rear view. Scream the ride, I can hear you. Heart beating fast, time to die. Watch the time fly. So, a couple minutes. I'm looking here, so if y'all got a question or two, y'all shoot 'em. The Seminole tribe of Florida on the right side. Yes, the Seminoles is one of the most important tribes on the land. The Seminole tribe is a admixture of every tribe on the land, north, south, east, and west, from the as far north as tribes go and as far south as tribes go. They congregated in Florida under the Seminole Nation to fight the longest war. What made them motherfuckers stop fighting? They had the stronghold over the Florida Peninsula for the longest. There's a couple of things that you need to be asking yourself. Why did they fight so hard and so long? And then why did they stop fighting? The eclipse is very significant. The energy, watch that energy shift that happens on the flip side of the eclipse. I'm not vegan. Yep. Tupac Amaru. That's my brother. Tupac was the King Tut of Egypt, in case y'all didn't know. Tutankhamun. That was Tupac in a prior incarnation. In this one, he said, y'all motherfuckers won't get me this time. So the Tupac or the Tutankhamun was what you call a legba. I'm not going to go too much in it, but the Tutankhamun was a legba. His job was to die in order that the Ogun fix it. That's right, bump straight, motherfuckers. I'm not a vegan. I don't knock veganism or vegetarians, vegans, or any of those other. Everybody come from a different cultural heritage. Some ate meat, some didn't. Right? Some only ate seeds and beans, and others didn't. Right? So what we need to be trying to figure out is the diet that can optimize the function of the brain and the function of the body. I don't eat beef and I don't eat pork. Pork was supposed to have been for ceremonial purposes only, and the beef is not supposed to be consumed by humans. The cow, the bovine cow that they use, the longhorn, the Jersey cow, that's not food. That's poison. The food is your bison, your elk, your moose, your deer. That's food. But we didn't just kill animals in mass slaughter rituals like they was doing, because it causes a negative energy grid to form around the slaughterhouse. So it's part of a bloodletting ritual that they even kill food the way they kill it. As you awaken, he said, how do you find out, Mount Chief, how do you find out which tribe we come from? You got a couple ways you could. Okay, I'm glad you asked that. DNA not gonna never tell you the truth. There is no way possible they can tell you from DNA, and they already know this. Read the print. It's going to tell you a DNA test is used for entertainment purposes only. Anything that's used for entertainment purposes only, for the purposes of entertainment, can be altered in order to paint the narrative of the entertainment field they are trying to entertain. I hope that made sense. So DNA is not reliable, but they know who you is from historical record. You just got to trace your family back. Ask your elders in your family, the oldest people in your family. Ask them what tribe they from. Ask if they came on the ship. Anybody that say they came on the ship either don't know who the fuck they is, or they literally came on the ship, right? But we ain't come on. My people didn't come on no ship. Kalai people didn't come on no ship. Isis wisdom people didn't come on no ship. We born to the landmass we always born to every time we return. And every time we return, there's some more shit to clean up. Because some more motherfuckers and done some dumb shit. Right? So we got in the condition we in because motherfuckers wanted to tap into some shit they shouldn't have been fucking with. Opened the portal, and through the portal came a floodgate of motherfuckers who don't belong here. La Palma gonna catch their ass. Soon as they catch them right in the flux, you gonna know, because they gonna let the island sink. It's just that simple. It's gonna split in half, or some crazy shit gonna happen over there. They can't stop that shit forever. They can slow it down like they doing, but they can't keep stopping it. Mother Nature got her mind made up to get rid of La Palma. We ain't fighting for the land. We taking our shit. Fuck, how you gonna fight me for my shit? We ain't fighting for nothing. We coming back for everything they owe. No longer oppressed, because now we overthrow those who placed us in this rotten mess. We didn't agreed on the strategy, right? Are you talking about where the Seminoles tied to the Cherokee? Cherokee is one of the largest tribes and oldest tribes on the land. They are a sub-branch of Mississippians, and they can tie into the Iroquois, and they can tie into the Cree and the Creek. They can tie into those tribes as a parent tribe. The Seminole is connected to every tribe on the land. And the Seminole is unique because they also tied to Haiti, the Virgin Isles, St. Croix, St. Lucius. They tied to the Dominican Republic, Jamaica. They tied to Belize. They tied to Colombia and the northern area of South America. All of them sent soldiers to fight the enemy in Florida. Florida is important because Florida is the finish line. That's the trunk of the elephant. Flip your map upside down and you'll see the elephant emerging from the water. This is when they tell you that the South gonna rise again. They talking about the matriarchs, Southern hospitality, bring back the art and science of respect, a J. Prince flip. All these things are tied together on a unified field theory, right? All of the tribes been crossed now. We done all made connections, and the tribes, whether they do it consciously or they don't know they doing it, it don't matter.